but shit happens there, right? So another thing that I've seen people kind of deliberate upon, this one is me kind of trying to give it back into Tifnumbu and his gang, okay? So it is the announcement. Since Tifnumbu and gang are mostly interested in taking rent, they are the rent-seeking rogues. They will tax you until there's nothing to tax you for anymore. And you'll just be dear liar. And they will never give anything back, ever. You can continue to hope and be like, oh, maybe they will do this or maybe they will do that. They won't do anything, but they will tax you to possibly to extinction. I promise you that one, because we have seen that happen many times where Tifnumbu continue to brag that, why would you even brag that your success is highest revenue generation? Like all of now we be say you claim to be educated. You are saying Tifnumbu grew Lagos IGR from 13 billion. Abi? No, sorry, I think it was from 1 billion to 2 billion. Then Fashola grew it from 2 billion to 7 billion, Abi? Ambode grew it to 13 billion. And now Sanwo-Eko claim to have grown the IGR to 27 billion. Okay. All of this sound good. Okay. But this were just money being taken from people. This is not coming from any means of, oh, there are more businesses now. There are more people working and paying taxes now. And they are getting the return on their taxes every now and then. No, it's just like rent seeking. Rent seeking people are just like, I can just wake up and be like, hey, all of you, the member of the Temple of Truth, your viewing charges from now on, you know, say your viewing charges is free. It's not going to be free anymore. Your viewing charges is going to be $20. Mayegun, $20, bawo. Is it not just for us to come and enjoy you here? No, $20. You're not paying it. You cannot watch me again. You know, some people will be like, okay, yeah, fuck it. I'll go and watch something else. I don't have $20. But some of you, stubborn and love Mayegun, this is just $20. I love him. I'll pay $20 to watch him. So maybe from 1,000, maybe from 2,000, you drop to 1,000. So the 1,000 started giving me $20. And I woke up again and I'm like, hello guys. $20 by 1,000 people is $20,000. This is not okay. Now we need to expand. Expand the tax basket. Those who are not paying now, we have to make them pay so that the basket can be bigger. And everybody clap. Hey, Mayegun, that's true, that's true. It is going to be $50 now. Mayegun, $50, bawo, from 20. You didn't even do 25, even 30. Me, I will even pay 35 or 40. Mayegun, 50 is too much. Out of 1,000 that were paying $20, 500 of you say, well, so enough. I don't get $20, I don't get 50. I don't do again. Remain 500. Remember that when I had 2,000 of you paying me nothing, I'm still existing, Abby. Then we agreed that you should pay me $20 each. Out of 2,000, I lost 1,000. Not interested. Automatically, I've got 20,000. So I can tell people that my genius, my smartness, my platform conveniently makes $20,000 every month. And some of you will sit down there and like, oh, this guy is a genius. So, hey, how you take do? Hey, very, very smart. Can you imagine $20,000? But others will sit through and say, what is it? He's not doing anything. It's just that 1,000 people agree to give him their money. That's why he's making the 20,000. If all of them says they are not giving him their money anymore, he has not created anything. Not like he has created something or service or something they are buying. That if they don't buy it anymore, they are going to lose. So what? No, he has his kind of way. And these guys agree with him. And I'm like, 20,000 is too small. I'm going to make it 50 pounds, sorry, $50. And you know that $50. So, I mean, let's say, okay, out of 1,000 people, I say $50, and 500 of you leave. I have 500 left. So remember, that means I have lost potential 1,500 people because of my greed. I'm still making myself feel good because I can hold on to you that 500. There you go. 100 pounds. It's not dollars anymore, 100 pounds. Because this ministry needs to grow. We have to grow fast. All of you, 100. So let's say 500 people now started paying 100 pounds every month. That will conveniently give me 50,000 pounds. So you won't talk about me losing 1,500 potential people. But since I have 500 who I can squeeze. So if I run broke again and I want to go to 100,000 revenue, I have to increase the revenue, the tax. Even if now only 300 people remain, we won't pay them. As long as the 300 agree to pay the 1,500 pounds every month tax, me, I can come here and tell you. Do you all remember that time when my platform was still free? Everybody will say, yeah, we remember. Today, this is a multi-million pound sterling. Now we make over 100,000 pounds sterling every month. I grew this platform from nothing to 100,000 pounds and 1.2 million pounds a year platform. That's exactly what they are doing in Lagos, and that's exactly what they will do. You see, when people are out of job, I mean unemployed people don't pay taxes, except for the other ones they impose on you. When you use your bank, when you send money, when you receive money, when you make phone calls, all of those are, or when you buy pure water, or you buy anything at all, they will look for a means and ways to take from you as a poor person and jobless. But if you are employed, you are the cash cow. You need to pay more taxes, my dear. Yeah, a lot of people are not paying because they have no job. But you have job. Come on, man. Be grateful. Just pay more, please. Please, be good, job. They won't even say jaw. They just take it. You just read about it and be like, no, they are taking all my money. But you won't do anything about it. What can you do? They'll take it anyway. So Tifnubu and gang, they were celebrating that they were taking more money from people as an achievement. And they said it's going to grow the revenue of Nigeria. It's going to grow the Nigeria revenue the way it grew the revenue of Lagos. Now they don't grow the revenue now. When I come, they wonder why they are taxing you left, right, and center. Are you kidding me? Isn't that what they promised? On this particular one, I think it's all right when they tax you using the airports. I think that is the same all over the world, except in Nigeria where they talk about the VIP. About VIP, all of us go pass through the, what do you call it? The ticketing machine that is going to time us when we use the airport. Everybody should pass through it and pay. But they have to make it a news that Frostor Sotobokeyamo had to come out to say that the VIP in Nigeria will now have the President Tifnubu has directed all of the government officials to they'll be paying for the what's that called again? The airport toll. They have to make an announcement, and I'm like, does people not pay? No, you pay to go to the airport. No, I mean if you are driving, you get that. Yeah, you pay, or else the whole place is just gonna be like, it's an airport. So I don't know that in Nigeria the VIPs don't pay. But this one is a tax I kind of feel like it's all right. to maintain your airports, stop it from stinking, right? Listen to Bokeyamo and other things he had to say.
When we came to office, we met a tradition on the ground where at the end of the year, all manners of VIPs would approach us for what they call complimentary ticket, complimentary e-tags, or complimentary stickers, whereby you see them coming into the airports, our airports nationwide. They don't pay the access fees. They don't pay for parking. They don't pay for essential services at the airports. And they are VIPs. And I told myself and my team, I said, not under my watch. It will not happen. If this tradition had been existing for years, I will not allow it to happen. Because it is inconceivable that in our country, it is the VIPs that don't pay for services, but it is the poor men that pay for services. The VIPs who are supposed to have money don't pay for services, but they compel poor men to pay for services. And I said, no. So I got my team together. I said, we need the backing of council to compel everybody. In fact, guess what? Our memo says, with the exception of the president and the vice president. The president overruled me. He said he and the vice president will pay. He said everybody. Let me give you the shocking statistics. Shocking. The negative figure that we get at the end of the day from the complimentary e-tags we get is 82% negative, in the negative. In other words, where we're supposed to have 100% income from these e-tags that we print, it is only 18% that will now end up selling. That is how bad it is. 18%. And 82% of these e-tags are given out free of charge to VIPs. So imagine the loss in my sector. And I ask myself, which other sector will I go to that they give me anything free? Is it because I'm a VIP that you say that in FCT I should not pay land charges, that they will waive it for me? I pay for that sector. I pay my...
So Tobokeyamo was addressing the press, telling them that Tifnumbu and the Shittiman said they will pay toll fee. And everybody should pay their toll fee too. And I also say, pay your toll fee, pay your airport toll fee, VIP. Very, vagabond in power. VIPs, pay your own dues, right? Thank you so much, everyone. I am going to probably just take a few calls for those who might want to be part of this, right? And I don't know if my line is going to take us, and I do hope it does. That it takes us and we can have a wee chat around this before we go. We are not really so many tonight. And again, I mean, for those of you who have sent me messages of, oh, Mayegun, right, how can I actually like get across and then send my own help based on this your current request? I have added these two links into this chart. So if for any reason you are interested in giving me the support in continued, upgrade of or completion of the upgrade of this studio before other things could happen, right? Use the link. It's always voluntary. Okay. So I'm going to go try and make a fresh tea again. And when I get back, let's take calls. Let's talk a few minutes before we go to bed tonight. But don't go anywhere yet. So like the broadcast and I will be back.
Disable, Akishete, Atifete, Atin Paro, Tipe, Atifete, Tito, Dimo, Dodo, Simon, Atifete, Otifete, Kagwa.
So they're back, right? It's gonna take me more than that, longer than that to actually make my tea. So, well, I've not got that much time, but I do have a caller on the line.
Aye, Baba.
Irumole. Baba.
Aye, Baba. Brother, I'm sure.
How are you?
How is my children and my daycare? How are they?
Everyone is fine.
And then make I first ask for before I go ask of you yourself.
Everyone is fine, Baba. So is everybody.
Thank God. Help me greet them. My regards to them. Thank you for your good job. We just pray that they will listen. That is my own because, like the toll gate they are talking about, the airport toll fee. Even ordinary policeman.
Yes.
He's not on uniform. He's on Mosque. He will put his beret and his what they call it, and his belt, and put one kubuko in front of his car.
On the dashboard.
On the dashboard. You know why I'm saying that? Because my own junior brother, I told you, he works there. Princess Noah, no losing. This year we make it 13 years. We will park over the night if it's in night shift. It doesn't pay. Understand me? All those airlines.
Like, is a staff, or what is he going to call himself? Staff.
Yeah, it's a staff because he's working as a DSS officer there in the airport. He's always on mufti, but we just
you have to pay the airport toll. There's no, I mean, both, here in the UK, that Baba, you don't even see anybody there.
Both airport toll fee and car park, they don't pay. All of them, they don't pay. Even the airport staff, anyone that has car, they don't pay. I'm telling you, 100%, they don't pay.
Yeah, I understand the staff. You know what I mean? I understand the staff, probably with your staff ID card, right? You are coming to work. So,
Baba, it's only when everybody is paying. You understand me? That is when they can get that revenue.
That's right.
You understand me? Everybody should pay.
Everyone should.
You get my point? And so you won't believe it. Even all those airline staffs, they have their coastal buses, and they have all this security guard, mopo. You understand me? Those they are ilos. They park overnight. Like now, okay, if Virgin is landing tomorrow morning now, all the coastal buses, their escorts, they will park at the airport this night. This night, I'm telling you, they will be there at the car park. If you have anybody on ground,
all of them with all those convoy, they will pass through the gates, not paying a dime.
Yeah, they won't pay a dime at the gate.
Many times
they won't pay for that new car park. The car will be there till the next day. But you, as a poor man, ordinary man, if wants to and your car got broke down, car got spoiled inside airport there, and you sleep overnight, the charges is there. They will charge you for it. You pay, but then they won't pay. That is the level of corruption we are talking
That one is
in my
even like
country.
impunity.
Here in UK, just drop off alone now in each airport.
Yeah.
It's £5. Just that you just drive inside airport.
Just go in and
inside
out.
each show.
Don't stay too
Yeah.
long.
Yeah. This one is not staying too long. Once
Just drop off.
drop off. Like in September when I was going to Nigeria, it was during the week. So, you know, your sister, that is my wife. She was in hurry to drop me off because she's going to work. So she just missed her way to Terminal 3. So she needs to go and turn back. You see that first one that she just entered, that is £5. When we come back, the next one again, she came to come and drop me. That is under £5. And I tell her, don't worry, I will transfer your £10 to your account. Because I'm the one that you are dropping.
I'm not gonna be like answering too much question after this, you know. Like
So they need to pay. And the issue of the money, the $250 million, there is one question I always want to ask. I do forget every time. Please, can we ask APC, where is all Abacha's loot that they say they are refunding? You know, all these figures that you always talk about, you know, we've not ever discussed about this Abacha's loot.
it has been relooted now. Where have you been? Relooted. The reason why they arrested Maguluta Crook. You've forgotten.
God.
They said he has a friend that was helping to resell some of the properties taken from, from corrupt people. Abacha loot has been relooted. It doesn't exist anymore. It's gone.
Baba, that country is gone. They just need to break that country. That is all. See, there is nothing anybody can do. I always tell people.
Well,
let that country break up. Baba, òwe Yorùbá sọ pé ọ̀fun ti tọ̀ sí gbẹ̀gìrì. Kẹ́lẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ ló kù.
You know?
If they say, okay, let's break up. Okay, all the debts everywhere. And let's share it now. If we break up, okay, Hausa people embezzle, Fulani embezzle, Yoruba embezzle, Igbo embezzle, Delta embezzle. Okay, Nigeria want to break up into 7 places. Then share all the debts. Let everybody start paying. Abi?
Well, they said that if, when Nigeria break, when Nigeria break, right? So it is believed that everybody will just have to pay up any structure that they use any of the loan for in your own area. So you calculate everything. Us in Yoruba land now, the Lagos Ibadan Railway, right? So they will tell us how much is the cost and how much is the balance. And then, maybe another railway terminal in Ibadan. Or our own people from the East, they've already vowed that if it is by those who shared in whatever project they said they used the loan for, there is no single one of them in the entire Eastern Nigeria, not a single project. Can you even believe that, Irumole?
Yeah, that's,
right?
My ego.
What?
It's just that you quickly said that before me. That's what I want to say. That okay, what about like the Easterners that they didn't develop anything there? You understand me? There is no any development.
You said,
all the loan they take.
Because you said that we should share the debts. That's why I'm like, the Igbos
no, I'm still coming to that. I'm still coming to that.
Right.
Because like Niger Delta now, that where the resources is coming from, the oil is coming from. Even in Bayelsa State, where Egbere Jonathan comes from, there's no any development.
No.
You understand me? But there are part of politicians that still got their own share. By then, there will be the people to pay the one that they invest.
So everybody will just hold everybody will come from their region.
Hey, governor, hey, Odogba, Madapada, Abajebu. Hey,
Because
look
the
at government
situation,
chairman.
is so dire that the people that got most of the money Nigeria borrowed, those who actually really got most chunk of it, they are the Sharia North. Baba Shengbang, CC, they no get to pay back. But last, Isha, make those who borrow the money just go write them off, because most of Nigeria debt, Baba, now cancel, they go cancel them when Nigeria break up. Cancel, they go cancel them. Because now who go pay?
What's the love fat?
Yeah, now I already negotiate over you. So you go call Yoruba now, say may Yoruba come pay you tens of billions of dollars of Nigeria debt. What happened to all our resources you've stolen for 60-something or 100 years? Shengbang, Yoruba won't pay, Baba. Irumole.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
very
much, my brother.
Nice one.
Yeah, good night. My regards to the family.
And to
Thank
yours
you.
too, Baba. Nice one. So that's Irumole, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I can still get the line up. Indeed. I think it is still up. You can try it and be part of the chat too. So I have another caller. Yeah. Hello there.
Hello, my Baba.
Hello, Baba. Ahmed.
No challenge.
Now